of screenshots capturing the disturbing profile of Eric Coomer. In September 2020, FEC United founder Joe Oldman had infiltrated Antifa to uncover journalists who were active members of the Antifa group attacking his company in Colorado. Joe, you infiltrated an Antifa conference call this past September and accidentally came upon a top Dominion voting systems executive named Eric Coomer. Describe that call and what it led you to find.
It was interesting how the call started. Somebody says, "Who's Eric?" He says, "Eric's Dominion guy." Someone actually said, "Hey, go ahead." Told him to continue speaking. And someone interrupts and says, "What are we going to do if effing Trump wins?" And Eric responds, and I'm paraphrasing this, by the way, "Don't worry about the election. Trump is not going to win. I made effing sure of that." And then they started laughing, and somebody says effing right. And so I just put a simple Google search to start, which was Eric Dominion, Denver, Colorado. And Eric Coomer came up immediately under Dominion voting systems.
Turns out Eric Coomer held a top position at Dominion. With a PhD in nuclear physics, Coomer joined Dominion as vice president of engineering and holds several patents with Dominion, ensuring users can adjudicate ballots from the machines. The very function Ron Watkins pointed out as a huge red flag. After the election, Altman was sent an article highlighting of screenshots capturing the disturbing profile of Eric Coomer.
Listen, YouTube, I'm playing the video. I'm not saying this is true or not true, but you as the viewer, you have the intelligence to determine whether or not this is something that you want to look into or not. That's all I can say, bro. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. If you could imagine, I got cuffs on right now, and they're spelled YouTube. I really wish YouTube would let us free speech, man. Oh my gosh, this platform would go crazy. It would be such an authentic platform, and I think it would. It's already number one, but I think it would just make that spread by leaps and bounds. You know what I mean? It's like Twitter. X, whatever you call it. I don't even know what to call it anymore. They do the freedom of speech thing. Yes, it's wild on there. Don't get it twisted. It is wild. Of course, YouTube being videos, it would have you'd have to censor certain stuff, right? You can't just show naked people, and you can't show people getting smoked and stuff like that. However, the speech, man, the word, it would be nice. Tell me how y'all think about that. Down in the comment section. Don't worry about it. He's not going to win. I made effing sure of that. Somebody responded. Effing right. Boy, that don't make me feel too American hearing something like that.
Smug, greedy, well-fed white people have invented a language to conceal their sins. It's as simple as that. The CIA doesn't anybody anymore. They neutralize people, or they depopulate the area. The government doesn't lie. It engages in disinformation. The Pentagon actually measures nuclear radiation in something they call sunshine units. Murderers are called commandos. Commandos are called contras are called freedom fighters. Well, if crime fighters fight crime and firefighters fight fire, what do freedom fighters fight? They never mention that part of it to us,
Bars.
do they? Never mention that part of it.
Rip to George Carlin, man. Damn, that dude spit bars, dude. Freedom fighters, come on. Yeah, people fighting against freedom, dude. Against freedom. We go to sovereign nations. This is what we do. We go to sovereign nations. The word sovereign means free, okay? Essentially. For those of y'all hard asses in there that like to be like, oh, Q, it really means technically, but it's going to come out to a summary of free, okay? But we go to sovereign nations with our military, and we impose our will. It's crazy, man. I really just want humanity to take a step back. This is what I personally want. I want humanity to take a step back and just look around. okay? This goes back to the job thing that we were talking about earlier, about the one dude at the top and then like all the working class down at the bottom actually putting in the work. Bro, why can't we have the world that we deserve? If we're just a spinning ball floating through space, spinning in a galaxy that is spinning around all other galaxies, why do we do this to each other? Why? Why? We have the technology. We have the head count. We have the intelligence. We have the capabilities to make life on Earth a utopia. We have it. It's here. It's not like we're waiting on something, bro. Like, it's here. What is going on? Why are we fighting? Why are we dropping bombs? Why are we shooting at each other? Like, what is going on? When you answer that question, the problem points itself out without fail. It's all here. Bro, do you think that people in China hate people in America? Do you think that people in Russia hate people in America? Do you really think the average American hates Chinese and Russian people? Do you think that? Do you actually believe that? Like, bro, I love Asian culture. I think Russians are dope as hell. Like, what are we talking about? It's not us fighting them and them fighting us. That's not, nah, bro, like, that's not what's happening. It blows my mind, dude, how people can get sucked into gangs. Like, it really blows my mind. Like, red and blue. Take that how you want to. And I ain't talking about Crips and Bloods. It's just like you get sucked into these gangs just because somebody says something that you agree with. One little thing. Now you think that you identify with this whole group and this whole ideology that they stand for. But that's not the case, bro. You are an individual and you have your own thoughts and emotions and your own way of going about life. And you want life to be good for you just as much as the next man wants it to be good for them. And we can make that happen with each other. We just got to sit down and look at who's causing the problems. Let me chill. It becomes an issue when you get the masses behind it. Not when you have the majority doing the right thing, but when you have the majority following the BS. Looking at the lies and talking about the lies. Spreading your propaganda even further through word of mouth. Bro, the easiest way to stop something from happening is boycotting. What happened to that? You got ancestors that boycotted. You, the person, yes, you watching this video, have people that boycotted something in their life and it was over with. You see something on the news. You don't like it. Don't talk about it. Don't allow other people to talk about it. Boycott it. If it doesn't pick up traction within the circles of the people, they're going to drop it and come up with something else. Like, bro, like, let's get this through our heads. We hold the power. Us, you and me, people on the ground. I still can't get over the fact that Biden talked about using fighter jets against people that have AR-15s, semi-automatic weapons, AR-15s, Armalite rifles, not assault rifles, Armalite rifles. Talked about that. Literally, like, what are we talking about, bro? Is that what y'all scared of? You scared to lay your life down for your kids or the generations that come after you? You scared to do the thing that people did for you? Nah, bro, I won't live my life as a coward. I won't do that. I pray and hope that the people that watch my channel are equally as stubborn as I am on letting their freedom go. The powers that be want you to be a robot. And whether you believe in a creator or not, your creator didn't make you to be one. And that's an innate understanding that all of us can understand. Nobody will admit they are a robot. Yeah, I'm a robot. I just do what people tell me to do, and I don't think about it twice. And your wish is my command. Where are those people at? We can make those. We can make robots. And humans can live a fabulous life. Robots can just be machines. They don't have to be sentient beings. Because as soon as they become sentient beings, then we have to care about them. We got the technology. I'm ranting. But what I'm saying is absolutely true, bro. You don't need to believe in God to know that you weren't born to be a slave. And that's another subject too. We'll probably have to get into later. If you want to hear us talk about the why God has to exist conversation, comment below. And we'll have a whole video based on that, on why the what they call people that don't believe in God. You're saying it to me right now. It starts with an A. So beam it to me. Beam it to me. Atheist. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Oh my gosh. I just tuned in to the future and then had the future tune into the past. Man, y'all are amazing. I love y'all. That's why we high frequency. Listen, we can have a whole conversation of why atheists actually believe in God. I have a conversation killer for that. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. New era.
I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token.